Okay, I think I'm recording. Anyway, hello YouTube. This is the YouTuber formerly known as King Arthur, and if you're watching my videos, then you know that I have changed my name to based on I think it was the last video or maybe the video before that. I explained that I'm a Roni, so I decided to change it to better suit. Um, uh, yeah, sorry about that. I changed it to better suit what I like, and what I like is My Little Pony. I don't know why I'm laughing, but anyway. So what you're hearing in the background, if you can't hear it at all, is my television. Okay, if you're wondering what that noise was, if you do end up hearing the noises, I'm watching American Dad, and Stan just figured out how to use very funny stuff on his phone, and one of the things that they brought up was a fart app. It was funny because they were doing the fart apps one at a time, so it sounded like multiple fart noises. Sorry if this video is lagging. I'm having to use like a tablet, and I'm not sure if it's one of the updated versions, but if it isn't lagging, then very well. But I brought this video to talk about iconic movie weapons. And what I'm going to be talking about is some of the most iconic weapons ever seen in sci-fi, fantasy, and, well, general regular television. Now, if you do end up liking this video, please subscribe and like in the link in the description down below. I'm not sure if I did that right. But anyway, so, oh, and by the way, for anyone who watches my videos, if you can help me hit 100 subscribers, I'm going to be doing the Ice Bucket Challenge. And I'm not just going to be doing 1 or 2 or 3, but 5 ice buckets. And I don't know about you, but that is going to be pretty damn cold. Really, really cold. But anyway, in my opinion, some of the most iconic movie weapons that have ever been created, one of which is my favorite, is the lightsaber, which is second only to the Death Star. But I mean, if you think about it, the Death Star is basically one big spherical lightsaber. I mean, it's powered by kyber crystals. It has the ability to destroy anything it comes across. I mean, it's similar, but it's not the same because it is a giant space station, and the lightsaber is a sword. But they both work with the same principles. They both require the Force to work. They both have to have crystals for their ultimate power source. I mean, they're the same in some aspects. But my favorite would have to be the lightsaber because it is a weapon that is used by a religion that has stood the test of time. And if you've seen the new Star Wars Last Jedi, then you will know that there's still going to be Jedi in the universe. There cannot be balance without them. The second that I consider the most iconic of movie weapons would have to be the Ark of the Covenant from Raiders of the Lost Ark, if you've seen that. And for those of you who haven't, Raiders of the Lost Ark is basically a movie about an archaeologist named Indiana Jones, and I seriously doubt anybody hasn't heard of or at least seen clips from this movie because it is one of the most famous Harrison Ford movies there are. I mean, I can't think of anything else that is more famous than it other than Star Wars. But the reason I find it so cool is because in Raiders of the Lost Ark, even though it defies what the Bible says, which is that the Ark of the Covenant no longer has any power, is that it had the ability to destroy people. Even 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 though according to the Bible, Christ has come and he is, and by the way, for all of you liberals who hate the Bible, you can post all the hate comments you want. I don't care. You can go suck a truck for all I care. I'm going to talk about the Bible on my pages, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. So, anyway, for those of you who actually like the Bible, who don't care about hurting people's feelings, so then good for you. That is your decision, and you have the right to your own decision. I mean, it's literally in the Constitution. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion are human rights, and we should be allowed to talk about those. But anyway, the Ark of the Covenant wouldn't have any real power anymore. God would have abandoned it after Jesus came because Jesus became the new covenant. So, what power would the Ark of the Covenant have? It wasn't necessary anymore. The Ark of the Covenant was used to protect those who followed God. But when Jesus came, there was no need for it anymore. Now, as for, if you ask me, the second most iconic weapon in movie history, and I'm not really sure if you can consider this a weapon, would have to be the Apple of Eden from the Assassin's Creed movie, because it can literally be used to control free will. And I dare you to find me a weapon that can do that. That is not the Apple of Eden. Because, in my opinion, that is the epitome of power. It's not blowing up planets. It's not destroying whole armies with just spiritual energy. It is being able to control free will. And that is one of the most sought after things. Being able to control someone. And if you ask me, that is basically what people strive for. Is control. And without control, basically you have no power. People fight for power all the time. And that's what the Apple of Eden represents. Man's lust for power. And even though it's not a real weapon, it still represents that very well. And that's why I consider it to be one of the most iconic movie weapons. And I don't mean in the way of killing or in the way of violence. I mean in the way of control. And that's what these weapons that I'm talking about represent. Control. The lightsaber represents one's ability to control the force. The Death Star represents the ability to control fear. The Ark of the Covenant represents the ability to control religion. And the Apple of Eden represents the ability to control freedom. When freedom, after all, is more valuable than anything. Freedom is, without it, we're nothing. Now, my final of the most iconic movie weapons would have to be the sword used by King Arthur in the movie. Let me see if I got this right. I saw it several months ago. Let me see if I can get it over. Legend of the Sword, I think is the name of the movie. King Arthur and the Legend of the Sword. I know it's based on the King Arthur legend, but Excalibur, in my opinion, is basically the next in the line of most iconic movie weapons. Not at like a number two list of top 10, but it does basically fall on the list of top 10 iconic movie weapons because it's a weapon that is as powerful as a lightsaber. Sorry about that. And if you're kind of wondering why I just coughed, it's because I have a sore throat and I'm not sure if I've been fighting a cold or anything, but I haven't been feeling very well. And that's why my voice sounds a little scratchy, is because of my sore throat. And so basically, now, anyway, where was I? Oh, right, Excalibur. But anyway, it's a weapon that can cut through anything. It's basically as powerful as a lightsaber. It is indestructible in the right hands. It represents, if you wield it, then you can basically rule an entire country. If that's not an iconic movie weapon, I don't know what is. Because having a weapon that can basically allow you to control an entire country, that is pretty cool. But I mean, there's probably like thousands of movie weapons that I haven't listed. And if you know of a movie weapon that I haven't listed, please write it in the comment below. But that would basically be my list of iconic movie weapons. And I know there's a lot more of them out there, like the let me see if I can think of another one. Like the gun used by Rambo, the minigun, or the weapons used by Predator in Alien vs Predator, or even I don't know, other weapons. I mean, seriously, there's like a ton of them in movie history. Movies are famous for violence and weapons, and I could probably sit here all day listing movie weapons. I'm not going to because that would just take up a lot of time. And believe it or not, I have a life. I have video games I've been trying to get through. I got a job, and I'm not gonna sit here all day rambling on about weapons. if somebody did that, they must seriously have some free time on their hands to just sit there and and uh and list weapons just proves that you have no time. Listing stuff in movie weapons proves that you have no time. It's just is that alright, so one one of the things that I'm going to be doing is I don't know if I'm going to be taking my tablet with me, but either this year or next year, I'm going to be going to the brand new built Star Wars land. And if any of you out there on YouTube are watching my videos, I'm going to be dressed in my Star Wars robes when I go there, vlogging about my trip. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like my parents are gonna appreciate it, but I don't care. My video, I can vlog if I want to. But I'm gonna be going with my family, so yeah. Sorry about that. But anyway, like I said, comment in the description below and let me know if there's any other weapons that I didn't list. Because I mean, I'm sure there's like thousands of them. And like I said, I'm not gonna sit here all day listing movie weapons. But those are just some of the ones that I think are some of the most iconic because they represent power, or aggression, and they basically represent one's want to control. I mean, most people may not realize it, but the lightsaber actually represents power. The Jedi sit in power. It represents everything that the Jedi stands for: power, control, wisdom. And that's basically what a weapon is about. It represents power and control. Depending on the weapon, that is. In my next video, I'm probably going to list like iconic video game weapons. Like from Fallout and things like that. And I may even do a few reaction videos. I don't know. But if you want to see more of my videos, then link and subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be trying to make a lot of videos. And I'm even going to one day I'm not sure if it's going to be like 2018, but I'm going to be going to BabsCon, San Diego, and I'm going to be seeing if I can speak to some of the analysis team. See if I can make some videos with them and spend some time with them because that would be really cool. Although I'm not sure if that would be considered creepy or not, but I'm not gonna do it in like a creepy sense. I'm gonna be doing it like to get to know them and like like see what they're actually like in real life. I'm not gonna be doing it like a stalker or creepy type sense. I just want to know what they're like, see if they're friendly or not. Because I mean, Dr. Wolf, he sounds very friendly. That's is funny, and I love the fact that they use Silver Quill for cannon fodder. This is funny because in like every video that they've done of their